Hello, and welcome. I decided to do a video today, and I wanted to talk about, not embracing the storm, but embracing God. I think when you look at life today, it's like a lot of people are going through storms or trials, or whether it be relational battles, or whether it be financial battles, or whether it be just personal battles. These are all storms. These are all storms that we're all going through, and I think it's important to remember that while yet we might be in a storm, that we don't rely on a storm, that we don't focus on what the storm looks like now, today, because if we focus on God, He will bring us up out in the storm. And I was down south. I just came back from vacation, and I had a chance to go to Brunswick, Georgia, and a good message from the pastor down there. He was saying about how one of the disciples were in a boat, and they saw this figure, and it was I thought it was Jesus, and then Peter said, if it's Jesus bid me to come to you. And so he did, and here Peter starts to walk on the water. But once Peter realizes that the storm was going on and all that stuff, he starts to look at the storm, and the minute he started looking at the storm, he started to sink. And so Jesus put him up in that nature. But just to think about that, the storms in our life can be so heavy and can be so powerful that they sort of pull us down, whether it be financial, relationships, or just personal situations that are going on in life, whether health or whatever. And those storms have the ability to pull you down if you focus on them. Now think about that. They have the ability to pull you down, whatever, down if we focus too much on it. So what do you do? Like, how do you get from not focusing on a storm, because storms are big and they're meant to do damage. So one thing that Peter learned from walking out to the water was that he had to keep his eyes on God, Christ, Lord Jesus. He had to keep his eyes on Him, and once he did, he was okay. So man, what do we do today? Like, seriously. Do you ever realize that once you start focusing on Christ, everything seems to come like together? Everything balances. What if that was the answer? What if that's the answer to every storm that we have? Instead of looking at the storm or the outcomes or the feelings and all that drama, what if we look on Christ? What if we look on Him and His ways and how He treats people? What if we focus? We get pulled up from the storm. We get pulled up from this big storm that seems unbearable. And then before we know it, we are walking from faith to faith. And it's just that simple. It's nothing else. To be able to walk from faith to faith is to look on Jesus and have Him pick you up after a storm. So on this fine evening, just remember that every storm comes to bring you down, but Jesus, He comes to bring you up. Be blessed and have a wonderful day.